Hello and welcome everyone. So, give me a moment, there we go. So, we are about into the DLC. But first, apparently the sound is way too low for my taste. Alright, there we go. Now, what we need to do first is we're gonna get an attack I completely forgot that I could get. Hopefully it's a powerful attack, because I've never actually gotten to use it before. What? I've killed the dragon. Could it be that it's over there? Oh, maybe this is the only dragon incantations that you can only get from Remembrance. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Alright. Yeah, there we go. What the... Well, it doesn't really matter, because it's this one we want. Holy shit, we need 36 in faith? Sacred Relic Sword. Yeah, I need 22 faith with that. I want the attack! So, we're gonna get the attack. Wait a second. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, alright, we're gonna get the attack later, it seems. Hello!
I am Leda. Touch the wither to the realm, my because if you can find... Come now, I will not be far behind. Come now, I will not be far behind.
Alright, sure. Let's go. But yeah, hopefully we're not gonna get our asses kicked that hard. And yeah, we need to get up there. Now my only question is, just how badly are we gonna get our asses handed to us? You see, we have a problem. When it comes to the fire golems, we have a major problem. Usually you had to use a horse to avoid getting killed. But we can't do that this time around. Yeah, that thing is just as strong as I expected. Actually, it's stronger than I expected. Alright, so we got that. Now, the most important thing to do straight away is to go this way. You see, right around here somewhere, there's something that we want. This could be the wrong direction I went in. It most certainly is. By the way, the reason we want to go to the other location that I said we need to go to is because there's something really important there. A talisman! Yeah, had I not healed, I would have been dead there. Alright, so this is what we wanted. Shadow Tree Fragment. Yeah, I described it in the description of the video as the material needed to increase Shadow Tree Blessing. Why did I call it that? Because I weren't sure, but I kind of remember it as being Shadow Tree Seed. But since I weren't sure, I decided it would be best to not call it that. And yeah, it turns out that that was good, that I didn't call it that. Because I would have been wrong. Well, you could have double checked it, couldn't you? I mean, yes, I could, but I wouldn't want to use my time on that. Why did it look like that he jumped? And what's the flash? Yeah, the light show over there. They start out as hostile. That's kind of interesting. I think going with Dragon more this time around is the better idea. Now we have a problem. We want to use his armor. Yeah, I can just spam this. And that is what happens when you choose to start shooting at me. Then I'm gonna shoot at you too! Ass! I could go through the level farming location. Yeah, if I'm gonna show you guys just how much space it's gonna take, oh, not space, but how much weight it's gonna take, then you'll understand why I would need, yeah, already heavy load just from the helmet. Yeah, as you can see, I can't do anything at this point. I'll have to double my equip load. But yeah. Wait. 128 when we have the full set on. It almost doubles. Yeah, it almost doubles it. But yeah, that would be incredibly useful in a later boss fight. I think the smartest decision of me would be to go to this place, then over here, get a level, and then continue. If anyone wondering, yes, that is actually the easiest time I've had against him. Huh. Alright, so this time is not actually going well. It is the first time where I've lost that much health. Or first time in a while that I've lost that much health from trying to get runes here. I wonder how it would be to try a soul level 1 in Elden Ring. Yeah, 4 seconds isn't enough. No, it's too long time when it comes to that guy. Well, 4 seconds for using the attack and another 2 before you can actually dodge. Lord's Rune. Not a good idea right now. Alright, so over here, then we can go this way. And, I mean, we're gonna have to try to see if we can kill that thing. I just started the stream and a punk already try to write some bannable stuff in chat. I only stream for about 15 minutes, then it happens. And Trish doesn't really try to do anything about it. What the? He has never done that before. Literally never. Yeah. Yeah. I have never tried where he jumps twice in a row. In fact, it's a thing that's kind of somewhat rare that he does. Right? Not actually rare, but I have literally never had him do it twice in a row. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, so that does not work. No! No, 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 no! I fucking hate the mechanic that if your horse dies, then you need to stay on the ground forever. We may have to just completely skip these. So that's 2 deaths. With this one we are gonna at least see what it looks like if we are able to... Oh fucking hell, not that bullshit. No! Yeah, we don't stand a chance. Yeah. Yeah. And you trust. Yeah, I don't trust the game at all. Wait, really? You can actually dodge that. You bastard! Bullshit! I dodged at the right time, so apparently that stays for so long that if you're too close, you're gonna get hit no matter what. No, YouTube, that was not what I told. God fucking damn it, that was also not. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that fight is just not worth it. Is it doable? Yeah. But it's in no way worth it. Oh, I had to get all the way over there, and then it does that bullshit. Because, of course, it should be able to also have an extra ranged attack. And you bet it's gonna kick it after me while I'm doing this. See? Told you. Yeah, we're not dealing with that enemy. And it actually did it again. Ha! Even after I were way out of range. It is actually working after me. Huh. I actually saw that someone played this for the first time, and the person early on came to the conclusion, Mikola is good. How did you get to that conclusion? Oh right, you're also one who think that giving the Rani doll to
You're that time I am Freya in battle.
To Selvan was a good idea.
Oh, and did you speak? If you've yet to do, you'll find more there are Mikola. If assuming you
I urge you, as long as you.
Alright. By the way, this time around, we are gonna use, well, get the NPCs to in on every single fight that they want in on. Ah, goddammit. Yeah. Wait, it takes two! Damn it. By the way, I found out there are a dungeon that I don't remember ever having done close to us. I'm gonna consider doing it. But first, we need a level so I can get an attack. Well, not get it, but so I can actually start using it.
Be the Tani. I am Ansbar, but now, like, I'm hardly this, which is why I have to discern. I'd rather not. May 6 they are kin. If you discover, be certain to. I presume you just what. If you just.
Alright. You know, if you could zoom in more on the picture that shows where the crosses are, then
many things.
Then it would be really good. I could sell the remembrances, and the thing is, we don't actually need them. Imagine if you tried to do a run where you had to max out every item. You'd have to go through the game at least 600 times then. I would not want to do a run like that. So unless you want to say, oh, except remembrances, then, except the items you can only get once per run. We'd still have this one then, 999. Well, you could say except those with limited instances of the items.
Things. I for you. Things. Goodbye.
Alright. Now we can level up the Shadow Blessing. It's pronounced Scadu Blessing. No, it's actually an old-timey way of writing Shadow. Yeah, I used to pronounce it as Shadow, no, Scadu Blessing too. Then I learned that according to those behind the game, it was actually supposed to be an old way of writing that. Well, time to add some deaths to the counter. Alright, now what do we do next? I mean, there are a few things we can do. We could go up here, but I don't remember there being anything up there. We do want to go over here because of an item we can get. Yeah, we're gonna do it. You see, the item we want to get, it's a talisman that regenerates FP over time. And being able to regenerate FP over time is going to be absolutely critical for us. Especially once we get much further into the DLC. Hell, it might even end up being so that we end up doing really well against Promised Consort Redandus. No way that's the case. And we just run out of FP. Alright. Hello, Drona, and welcome! Good to see you! How was your day? So yeah, we're going through the DLC now, and I've already found one enemy where it's not impossible for me to kill the enemy, but yeah, finding that thing on horseback is so much easier than on foot. Yeah, I know what you mean regarding it being hot. So Drona, I'm about to get an item that we could consider almost a game changer for us in this run. That is one hell of a big sheep. You see, the item we're looking for is a talisman that does so recover FP over time. And considering that we have limited FP, that's kind of important. There we go. Slowly restores FP. But how slowly? Alright, let's see. Oh, 1 every 4th second. We only need about 100 seconds for a single attack then. Let's see. I know what item you want. The sheep's wool. It regenerates yarn points over time, aka YP. Wait, that's not it. Yeah, no, it's not. That was very wrong. Very wrong. Alright, so this helmet is worse than what I have. Fuck. Oh, by the way, I also found some armor in the game that increases what is called poise to almost double what I have right now. Let me show you. There we go. Looks like good armor, right? Well, I mean, you could say that the girl with the red hood cries. Now, you might be wondering why I'm just walking. Well, let me show you what happens if I try to dodge. Yeah. It's not even fact rolling. And if I try to jump, but I can't use my horse. But yeah, that's because with this armor that almost doubles our poise, it goes up to 128 instead of about 68. It also goes about 30% over our max capacity. So we don't just go into heavy load, we go into overloaded. You know, I could do a Lucy run. A run where I'm only allowed to use summons. Nah. Once I finish this run, then I'm probably gonna... I'm not sure what I'm then gonna do. Maybe I'm gonna take a little bit of time off from Elden Ring. But then I need to find another game. Another game that some don't mind missing. Ursa run only allowed to duel with swords and can't use any chest plate against bosses. I've already done an Ursa run. I'm only allowed to use summoned weapons now. Do you remember how hard a time I had it against the Fire Giant? I even had to find a heavy summoned weapon. Yeah, more powerful than I expected. But yeah, I've already done that run. But I haven't done it where I'm only allowed to dual wield. Yeah, I haven't done one where I'm only allowed to dual wield and that. He doesn't like that I killed his dog. I'm sorry, but if you have to have that as your motivation, you need to be stronger than that. The Megumi run can only use one type of spell the entire run. But you can make it as broken as you want. and your goal is one-shot bosses. Well, I mean, if I could use a spell that allows me to be more powerful. If you want to say, oh well, you're only allowed to use one spell to damage bosses, then I know a little bit more about what kind of run we'd need to do. You see, then we can use that Kamehameha spell, also known as Azura's Comet. Then I'm not sure one-shotting is actually possible. Thank you! Interesting thing, the Black Knight armor is actually pretty good. Yeah, that spell, where I told you that they hadn't actually optimized it enough to be as powerful as they should be for it to be able to be a free run. Wait a second. Drona, can you do me a favor? Check on her Steam right now how much Elden Ring cost. Why the frig is that guy not reacting? Alright, sure. But yeah, that spell they used in the free run, that is named Azura's Comet. And you can actually get it really early on if you want to. The only problem is its requirements. But even that, you can actually get mostly around it. Because there is a way where you can get a lot of levels without actually killing anything yourself. Yeah, Elden Ring on Steam. What it costs right now would be interesting to find out. You know what? I'm gonna check it. I think you found the special edition. Yeah, weird. Yeah, you found the special edition, because if I write it Elden Ring, it then says that it costs 60 euros. Night Rain is on sale at 30 euros. I can buy the Earth Tree edition for 80. Yeah, I'm not buying that game at full price. No one has been out for this long. Now I have a few choices. I can go this way, then this way, or I can go... I could go this way. Going this way is not gonna get me anything. But I could go into a dungeon I've never actually completed. Oh, I don't think I've ever completed. Trona, did you misspell it or something? Because I found it at 59.99 euros. I just wrote Elden Ring. Yeah, that's really weird. Alright, here we go. See, I don't think I've ever been in here. It's kind of interesting. Some DLCs, they actually give you, trophies, and some don't. I guess some... Yeah, I don't know. By the way, Trona, have you heard that the shareholders want the CEO of Karakawa fired or replaced because he didn't capitalize on the success of Elden Ring? Yeah, they want him fired because he didn't milk Elden Ring to death. With other microtransactions, with more DLCs, with merchandise and so on. So yeah, that's some bad news. And it also shows how shareholders are some of the worst things. Shareholders and investors are some of the worst to ever happen to gaming. Oh fuck, that's what he meant. Let's see, if the next DLC is the same quality as Shadow of the Earth Tree, go ahead. And for merchandise, there are action figures of Let Me Solo Her, for America's sake. What else would they want? A movie? Wait. Exactly, and there are going to be one. Maybe they wanted a figure of every single boss in the game. But honestly, if the figures weren't so damn expensive, I'd actually consider buying them. Oh wait, if you look at my FP, you can see it's slowly going up. Oh, I can also show you some interesting armor. Wait, did I never bother? I guess I never bothered. Oh, I can't exit it right now. Remind me that I want to show you a piece of armor at the round table hold. And that's because there's a piece of armor that I know that you want to see me use. Oh right, there's also... Damn it, I want to show you a spell. But I have to get through this area before I can show it to you. I do have the spell, but I don't have it equipped. And last time I used it, I purposely died afterwards. And since chat weren't there, I couldn't ask chat if I were excused because I wanted to try out a spell. See, just check the action figures of Elden in PBTs. There's a plushie of Millennia and an action figure of Torrent. I think this game has enough merchandising. I will say that I can kinda see their aspect for once. You remember how well the game sold? I do. It sold over 32 million copies. And hey, if they want to make figures of every single boss in the game, I don't think people would mind. Especially if they weren't damn expensive. And if they weren't damn expensive, I'd probably buy a lot of them. So the Tinker Scene are tasteful ways to do it. Melina, Maiden of... Ah, alright. Let me guess, you want Snake Girl now? One of the few times where you can have a Snake Girl without having to explain something awkwardly. Did this person just walk forward afterwards? Alright. Yeah, no, I'm not jumping off there. Why are they doing that? Oh, so people are being stuffed into the jars. By the way, there are From Software Soulsborne game coming out this year. but it's only for the Switch. And more exactly, I think it's only for the Switch 2. Oh! Oh fuck, he was faster than I thought. And he's also stronger than I thought. But yeah, I can see in which areas you could, in a tasteful way, or somewhat tasteful way at least, do things like that. Whew. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? I did not regret it. Oh, fuck! That's the first time I've experienced a trap like that. See, there's an action figure for the talking jars, like the one you just killed. I think that is then Warrior Jar Alexander. Yeah, it's starting to get to the point where how do you monetize the game more except... Oh, fuck! Yeah. You see, I knew there was only one way they would... Oh, fuck. They would do that. It's sold out! Is it because they don't get more stock? Could that be it? Ah, alright, so it is something they sometimes do. I just wanted to be sure. Oh. Oh, fuck! Nope! But I've just realized something. This area is going to be longer than I wanted it to be. And it's also an area that, if I were doing my pot run, then this is where we'd want to go. I just glitched the game! Alright, so we need to go up here. See, there we go. In a run, find as many ways to glitch the game as possible. You need to play as a girl with blue hair. You know what? Then I would just have to look through a speed run. I'm worried, because I know what I was supposed to do here. There we go. But yeah, speedruns, they glitch the game all the time. Really? So we've got a problem. I'm now gonna have to go into my inventory and do that. There we go. Fine. But yeah, so the next run I've well, there are up to multiple next runs that I've actually been asked to do. One is Madness only, or Frenzied Flame only. You know what? Fuck it. If I'm thrown back to the start, then am I just gonna accept that I've lost the runes and then not get them back? Chat, will we have to go through all of that again? We do. Literally. Oh boy. I want to show you a spell. So, Drona, I'm now going to show you the spell that, where I told you that I did consider the run, but it would be absolutely insane to actually do. Damn it! Now it looks like it's a good spell, it's not. And yeah, if you look at my health at the same time, you can see it's actually slowly going down. So yeah. I will never do a... Oh, I'm probably never gonna do a full run with just that. But yeah, that is Fire's Deadly Sin, or as it also is called, Emulation. And the dragon's there. How does the air taste? Isn't eating air the same as breathing? Of course not! It sounds like breathing. No! Well, we've already lost 80,000. No reason to go down there again. Chat, do we skip it or do we go back down there for literally nothing this time? I guess you could call that my punishment for using something else than I'm supposed to in this run. Black Flame. That's actually really good. You see, Black Flame, there are no resistance to it. Because it isn't actually fire. But yeah, so that one is the one where I considered a run with it. And I even chose to do the math just to see if it's possible. Turns out it is possible. It's actually possible to do a run with this. And I don't like that. I don't like that it's actually possible to do this kind of run. And no one is answering whether I should do it or not, so before chat changes its mind, we are out. You don't need to do every run possible. No, that is true. Alright, let's see. Right now 68. Oh, it increased by 17. That's actually a lot. Yeah, after we lost the 83,000 runes, I decided, may as well go this way. I want a level! If we get a level, then we can use, well, the final dragon incantation. Well, it's almost the final one. See, there's also a DLC one. Ha! Well, that's actually a surprise. Ha! So this area so far is easier than when you play it with a proper build. Oh, by the way, the hardest bosses I had to fight were exactly the ones I expected in the main game. The final boss was really hard. Melania, let's not talk about her. In fact, let's just pretend that she's actually really hard. Yeah, we're gonna pretend that Melania is really hard, just so I don't have to keep trying. I definitely didn't get to second phase on my third attempt. Did they fall for it? Can I give that as a good reason to not try to beat her? Let's see. Oh, you really want to fight her, you masochist? She's considered the hardest boss in the main game. So if I find a build that's good against her, that's fun. Or if I simply become good enough at fighting her that Yeah, that she's just easier. And she already is easier. Visions of you don't have the right. Oh, I will have the right soon enough. Ha! He's dead. And now you are dead, and you are dead. Oh! Well, someone was actually able to hurt us. I was going to say damage us, but oh well. Now there's actually a sewer over here that we can't enter right now. Alright, there we go. See? That was easy. But yeah, being able to beat Melania... Oh, fuck. What the fuck? How is he so fast? I don't like that these guys are so fast. Dora, did you take them out running? You don't need to make the enemies stronger than they already are, please. Alright, that guy gonna be dead. Speaking of which, how did the PvP event go for you? I'm assuming you've already been through your evening's runs. You know what? If I were to go through the level farming area twice, just twice. Yeah, we're doing it. If we go through the level farming area just 2 times, then we're gonna be able to use our final dragon incantation. $2,600. Really? Still not instant kill? Alright. Fine. Ha! You didn't even get close to hitting me there. No, I'm looking forward to seeing the schedule or the roadmap for the next month in that game. And I'm mentioning that almost all the time. Alright, that might be enough to what I wanted to do. Well, almost. Still need to kill these. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I'm about 2 enemies away to be able to do it. What? You can't level up yet, you're not even close. Actually, I can level up. My math sucked. I think I'm gonna get rid of my fire breath. Drona, I would like to show you the spell we're about to use. It might be cool, and it might not be. Wait, really? Really? Ha! Huh. Well, that's actually a surprise. You know what? I'm gonna make sure that we have the order. That's not where I asked him to place it. Okay. There we go. About the training game, are you also saving up gold? We'll have plenty of cards to level up soon. Well, I have 1.8 million in it, so... So, I don't really think it'll be necessary for me to save up gold. So yeah, this is my new attack. But once I get to use the beam attack. There's just one small problem with it. Wait, what? CATC. What is TATC? Hey, Drona, any idea what he's talking about? You know what? We're gonna look it up. TATC. Ah, I think it's the amazing digital, circus. Now, if I'm to use a dragon spell, because it takes up 3 slots. I'm gonna need more slots. You know, the thing that will make it interesting to do a Fire's Deadly Sin run is technical scene. It does have a second level fight. Yeah, but Droner, the one who created the franchise, absolutely hates it. And I mean, really hates what he has made. It's kind of too bad. He's even said that he just wants to finish it and wash his hands of it. Alright, let's take a look. There are a lot of rice. I can't tell to remove that, apparently. Yeah, but the writer of The Amazing Digital Circus is essentially just finishing it and then never gonna return to it. That's his intention. So that's kinda too bad when it's so beloved. But yeah, maybe I should give it a watch to see if it's as good as they say it is. Especially since he's recommending it. Well, he said it made him emotional. All right. Now we need to solve a puzzle here. We need to find 3 turtles that are hiding somewhere. One is in the trees, one is on the ground, and then I think there's one that are invisible, hiding in water. Alright, so we need to find. Let's see. Ishiro himself wanted to kill off tropical law, but his wife threatened to divorce him if he did. Damn. Yeah, I'm not finding any of the ones I'm looking for once. But yeah, I guess it means that I was kind of right when I said that, oh, he's gonna die now. Well, he was going to, but the creator likes his marriage, so he didn't. I guess he learned the hard way. Don't piss off fans. Last time I found all but that one easily. Well, not easily, but I found all of them. Hell, it may even be that I needed help finding most of them. Found you. Let's see, considering that he met his would-be wife when she was cosplaying as Nami in the convention. Yeah. Something like that happening seems to be very rare. Oh, there you are. Now, if I can find... Wait, I know where there are one more to get. It's a pain in the ass, but I know of one more rise. But yeah, I wonder if the Amazing Digital Circus is that good. If so, then it's probably worth at least considering. There we go. Got one memory stone. Now, Drone, in case you don't know what memory stones do in this game, which wouldn't surprise me considering I can't right now. Sure, you can, but I'm kind of in the middle of playing a game. Hey, for once, someone is writing something in that chat, so that's nice.
I'm part of her very being. I can never betray her, no matter what might happen. Ronnie, she needs me.
Oh. Wait, those assassins? Those assassins, I think those are some that she sends? But why would Rani send someone after him? Yeah, he has been killed too. The Black Knife Assassins? Hmm. And there we go. Now we have enough. Now we can use the new spell. Well, we can use the new spell and just replace it with an old one. Like that one. Hello! So the one I hit directly, I dealt about double damage. No, not double, but 50% more damage too. Yeah, he had basically no health left, so I knew I just had to hit him with anything to be able to kill him. Oh, fuck! Yeah, I remember this place. It's an annoying area. Let's see. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I'm not a certain green head girl has new messages whenever you lose a race. Huh. Alright. I don't know. The reason I don't know is because whenever I do lose a race, I tend to use a clock to undo it. So I don't really, or the vast majority of the time, I don't get to see if there's any special messages. Huh. Wait, what? I think it would have been better to formulate it by asking, was it that good? Because if it makes someone emotional, they may not want to tell details in that regard. Alright, there we go. let's see, well, the same here, but sometimes I read her line to see why she thinks I lost, and I've noticed two that seem new to me. Ah, alright, what were those lines? I'm curious. Alright, key ahead. Ouch. And oh right, that key. We could actually more easily fight Melania now if we wanted to. That sounds like it's a way to say that you. No. Not really sure what that would say about the laws. Ah, that one. I'm wondering what we're hearing. By the way, there is a lever right here, right down here, that might be glitched. It doesn't really do anything that the glitch are there. Alright, so nothing is happening with them there. Because I've used those in a scenario where they did nothing. Let's try it again. Alright, we're gonna fast travel to it then. You know, I was really hyped for the next scenario in that game. Yeah, see? It does nothing. I was really hyped for the next scenario in that game until I found out that, oh well, you just had to complete the personal goals. Fucking hell. Now it's gonna be a lot harder to make things out after all. Oh fuck. It's still not gonna be as hard as Trackblazer probably. But yeah. It's not gonna be as easy as I thought it would. It turns out there are there will be another scenario where we don't have to complete personal goals. But those kind of scenarios are actually rare. Golden Horn? I don't want the Golden Horn. Are you kidding me? Bullshit. Well, if that's what he's gonna do. Well, I actually intended to fight him fairly, but that didn't happen. Let's see, I'm fine with that. The personal goals make each more interesting. Without those, they are reduced to mere stats. I mean, I guess so, yeah. But it also means something interesting. Sounds Asuka is going to be the best one again. Wait a second. Her skill, her runaway skill, makes her good against Christmas Augury. That means she'll actually become viable very soon. Fairly? Nah, when you play, it's never a fair fight. But I get my ass handed to me often. So, I would say that it's a fair fight when I play. There. No! I pushed dodge, but it didn't. I had to go so far back now. Oh no. I have to go so far back. By the way, you're not supposed to be able to use this lever. Let's see. Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to use this lever when you open the gate. But it's glitched, so you can still do it. Kind of interesting how they select what glitches to fix, because oh fuck, because a lot of the speedrun glitches they just never bother fixing, and I don't know why. Well, I would say that those birds are now dead, but they might have been dead to begin with. Wait, since they had smithing stones? Huh. Well, fuck. Alright, there we go. What, I weren't even gonna try to make it a fair fight this time. But didn't we just talk about it not being fair when you're involved? Yes, and that's not true. Fights are fair most of the time when I'm involved. Mine.
It's 2 o'clock.
I know it is! No need to tell me! There we go. Oh, and so you don't think the final boss against me was a fair fight? Of course it was. He won sometimes, while I did a decent amount of damage, and I won sometimes. Alright. No! I just could not see what was going on because they never bother actually fixing the camera. Ever since the first Soulsborne game, they still haven't bothered fixing the camera. So you can't see what's behind you. Well, the only reason the final boss wins sometimes by now is your rampant masochism. Bullshit! Wait, how many tests did I need to add? I think it's 2 at this point. Could you not? I'm actually trying to hurt you here. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, I only get 1500 for it? Alright, so now time for a fight where I don't know how it's gonna go. The boss is actually slow part of the fight. So I'm not sure how this one is gonna go. Huh. I'm gonna add 2 deaths to the counter and then we're gonna see how poorly it's gonna go. Because this is the boss fight that the first time around I played this DLC, I ended up getting stuck here for some time. I mean, I could just use decay against it. Then why don't you? Are you a masochist? No, I'm not, but if I start using decay against the boss, then just gonna... Damn it! Damn it! That's not what we wanted! And now we can't heal. Yeah, at this point we couldn't actually heal anymore. Tron, that logic doesn't work. That's completely ass backwards logic. Wait a second. Yeah, alright, I've made a mistake. And we're gonna avoid that one. Hello, Gamer, and welcome. So I'm gonna have to use a branch so I don't lose my runes. And then we're gonna have to get a level. We do not have a branch. Then we need to get one. Because I'm not losing 115,000 runes. No, it's not branch of bewitching. Oh, a sacrificial twig. And, well, I hope you guys are gonna enjoy me getting my ass kicked, I guess. Patches in Murkwater Cave. Yeah, no, that's not gonna help you. Mistwood can be found on the ledge of the cemetery overlooking Mistwood ruins. Sounds like I should consider giving it a chance. I've never watched The Amazing Digital Circus. I've heard some good things about it, but I've never actually watched it. Let's see. Northeast of Waypoint Ruins, so yeah, it is right over here. The fastest way to get there is from over here. But yeah, I guess maybe, yeah, I probably should give it a chance. Though there's a movie that I need to finish watching first. Yeah, in the game it sounds like the creator of it, he wasn't able to ignore half of the fandom. Which is, it's too bad. Oh well. But yeah, what I need to finish watching first is Stargate. A friend of mine suggested to watch it, and then we got about halfway through it, and then I became busy. But yeah, I do need to watch the rest of Stargate. And it's the movie we're talking about. Right, I'm gonna need to kill this thing. Ah, it's not dead yet. That's why it's still working. In the game, have you ever watched Stargate? And if you have, then what are your thoughts on it? Oh, alright. Let's see. Elden Ring. Branch of Sacrifice. Alright. Now let's have the game have this tell me where it is then. Ah, alright. Alright, so I do need to go this way, I guess. But yeah, so where did you watch the show? As in, is it on YouTube? Is it on Netflix? Crunchyroll? Where did you watch TADC? Every fandom has a few or a lot rotten apples, except Disney, which is 90% rotten. Disney has any fandom left? I guess I learned something new today. Oh, it's also on YouTube. Interesting. So you can watch it for free if you want to. Right now, I'm not gonna get anywhere near the ledge. There we go. How many episodes are there, and how long are each episode? No, I'm gonna try to use ice against the boss. Could be that it goes well. Could also be that it's gonna go absolutely horrible that I do that. Damn it! It is pure luck that didn't hit me. Oh, damn it! Fuck! Mistakes were made! Wait, I forgot to equip the branch. There are 9 episodes and up to first 8. Each one is a little over half an hour, but episode 9 is a little under an hour. Alright. I forgot to equip the branch. Oh no. There we go. Damn it! Wait, really? Oh, fuck. It took me 5 to 6 hours to watch. I watched all in one day. Oh, nice. I mean, I could just go ahead and use... nah, I shouldn't use it. I shouldn't use something that would make the fight easy. Because then I would learn nothing from it. Let's see. I mean, I could use that. Please. So again, I'm trying to prove some baskets. Would you mind being my first witness? Hey! So far, it's just you two claiming that I'm that. None of you actually have any good evidence for it. Without any good evidence, it doesn't really help you. It's like you could have just got the tricky crackets here. It's like a trick, but has infinite uses and goes in your physics. I didn't know about that. How do you even get that? Or where do you even get that? Wait a second. Alright. Alright. Damn it! And we got it! Nice! And I'm gonna credit that one to Ender Gamer. And if you're wondering why I'm gonna give you credit for that one, Ender Gamer, I used one of the tiers that you suggested I should get. One that, if you had never suggested that I should get that one, I wouldn't have had it right now. It's in the outskirts of Lanedale at the random minor urgy. Oh, alright. Thanks. I'll be getting that in a moment. But yeah, if I were to show you the ones I have, which I'll do in just a moment, you'll recognize it as one that you suggested I should get. Let's see. But yeah, Drawler, you haven't shown any good evidence for your claim so far. But yeah, that one. Temporarily boosts all damage negation in physics. I then decided, you know what? What else could be useful? Makes attacks more likely to break enemy stance in a mixed physics. And the fact that I were able to break his stance was also something that helped a lot. Well, maybe they're the ones that are masochists, and they want me to be a masochist too. If I'm that much of a masochist, would I then really enjoy the game Astrobot? Or Astrobot's Playroom? Astrobot's Playroom was really hard to even fail in, and yet I enjoyed that a lot. Ah yes, but I believe this build, because you can't quit, would be the Crimson Bubble tier. Wait, what? What does that one do? And even if you can't crit, while an enemy has their stance or poise broken, they actually take a lot of extra damage. So it's still worth it. See, so us being also masochist doesn't mean that you aren't. And liking Astro's Playroom doesn't mean anything except you having good taste and lots of nostalgia. I mean, yeah. This looks fucking amazing. Yeah, this area just looks fucking amazing. I mean, could I walk this way? Nah, probably not. And here there's a waterfall. I don't remember how to get up. So there's only one way for me to go at this point. Alright, so where you want me to go is right here. Alright. This me up to pretty much full once. By the way, in the gamer, the best armor in the game, the best heavy armor in the game, I can't use it. I would have to level up about 25 times and only focus on endurance every single time to be able to wear it without being not overloaded, but without it being heavy rolling. No, the not solitude, but you had to defeat essentially an NPC in a mausoleum underground. Stop throwing rocks at me! Alright, so the armor I'm talking about is... oh, it is Solitude. Helm of Solitude, Armor of Solitude, and so on. It increases my poise from... well, if I have this one on, from 68 to 125. But where do you even get the Crimson tier? I mean, at this point I'd say it's pretty much this one or the one over here. If it's the one over here, that's gonna be a nightmare to get. What pieces can you wear, if any? I don't think I can wear a single one of them. Yeah, no, I can't even wear the helmet. And if I wear every single one of the pieces, I get so overburdened that it's ridiculous. Let me show you. Overloaded. Yeah, we are 33% overloaded. From the Earth Tree. Oh. Alright. And alright, Ronald, see you later. By the way, we are approaching the end of the stream, but we're gonna do a few things quickly first. Alright, so it's up there, which means the easiest way to go is up here and then over here. Alright, memorize spell. Then over here. At this point, I may as well say that yeah, I am gonna end up doing an immolation run. It's an absolutely awful idea. But I may as well give up pretending that I'm not gonna end up doing it. Yeah, I am gonna end up doing it. And it's gonna be really, really awful. And there we go. But yeah, the question isn't will I do an nice. Will I do an immolation run? It is how disastrous do we think it's gonna end up being? Am I gonna die 300 times, 600 times? Just how bad is an immolation run gonna go? That's the only question. Huh. It doesn't register that we've been there. We're gonna... 937. And what if we also count the DLC? If I also try to do the DLC, or is that with DLC? $2,331. I'm starting to second guess whether it was a smart idea of me to even consider it or not. Yeah, it might be that it was actually a bad idea of me to even consider it. You know what? I'm good. I don't... On one hand, it's gonna be the hardest and most painful run I've ever done. Well, you said you were going to, so now you can't disappoint the fans. Well, how many fans actually want to see me do that run? If at least one person writes that they want to see me do the run, then alright, I will keep my word and do the run. Let's see, I'll say you're permitted up to 2 buffs. That's not gonna help. So, Gamer, do you know why? One of the reasons that both of the spells for that run, why they are so much of a problem? Because there's actually something that you may not know about the spell, and that is the very reason that there's nothing you can do. You see, it doesn't scale on anything at all. The reason it doesn't scale on anything is because it's not considered an attack. I put the user in a 5-minute timeout. If the person try it again, then yeah, then I'm gonna ban them. Which I could easily do. But yeah, that is essentially the only warning that person is gonna get. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at a single warning. But yeah, it takes quite a bit for me to even bother removing a message. This time, I removed their message and I put them in a 5-minute timeout. If they then do it again, then yeah, I'm gonna ban them. Though the closest I can do, I think that's actually... I can hide the user on the channel. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put it at a 5-minute timeout. If they do it again, then yeah. I could also actually report the person, because that would actually cause some problems for them, because then they'd get a mark on their channel, and if they get 3 of those marks, their channel will actually get completely deleted. But that would be a bit too much of an asshole move of me. But yeah, I think what I'd do is, well, yet again, time them out, and then I'd simply hide them on the channel. Alright, so what we want to do next. But yeah, I was talking about the immolation run. The reason that that run is so hard is because Fire's Deadly Sin is not an attack. Or well, the damage, or what deals damage to the enemy over time is not actually an attack. It's an aura buff or a body buff. I think it's a body buff. That means that because it's a buff, you can't actually do so it deals more damage. Leveling up your seal isn't gonna help. Using consumables isn't gonna help either, and using spells won't help either, because none of them improves existing buff. I mean, 50% of nothing. Yeah. 50% of nothing is still nothing. Yep. Alright, so we now have what we wanted. Over here. And yeah, we should be able to get to the castle before we end the stream for tonight. Oh, I actually wanted to check something out. But yeah, now you know why that run is going to be so hard. Wait a second. We are now in this DLC, which means we can check something out. We can check out the second spell of the run. Elden Ring Overcharge. Oh, Electrocharge. Fog Rift Catacombs. Oh, it's at the very end. Well, that's evil. Damn! Wait, actually not that bad. But yeah, essentially, Electrocharge, which is the second spell for that run, it actually doesn't deal damage to the user. But why is that one so important? Electricity instead of fire! Alright, there we go. But yeah, now when you know what the problem with that one is, do you have any idea about how we can improve things? Besides better armor and more health? And possibly that fingerprint shield that you suggested? Because that's about the only ways I can see that we can do anything. Oh, we're gonna need a lot more against the fire giant. Because against the fire giant, we're also gonna need a lot of magic. A lot of FP. Haha. See. But yeah, that does really seem to be the only thing we can do in that run. Get lots of health, get lots of good armor, and also lots of mana. But yeah, if you check the wiki, you can see that, well, it's unfortunately a body buff or an aura buff, one of them. So seals aren't really gonna help it, as seals don't improve that. But yeah, that's also the case with the original immolation. And that's the exact, well, yeah, the reason it's so difficult. Well, not just that. I will say one thing. It actually deals a decent amount of damage. Have you seen how much damage the spell deals? It's... in very little time you can get it up to about 1,000, if not more. So... it isn't that bad when it comes to the damage itself. No, it is a lot more. I'm gonna show you in a moment. You know what? I can kill this guy, so sure, why not? Why did he not notice me earlier? he's dead. And see, fun fact, it used to have your weapon effect. For example, if you put black flame blade on your weapon, you would do the... Oh, interesting. That would have been really good to have. Oh, another fun fact. It's not scadu tree fragment, it is shadow tree fragment. Yeah, I made the same mistake really early on. And then after a few months I heard that you're actually supposed to pronounce it this other way. Oh, really? Well, I'll do that then. Oh, we needed to equip. Memorize spell. Oh, fuck. Alright, so this time it does deal that little damage. That is 5 damage per tick! No, no. Alright, we're gonna find someone easier to show what I wanted to show. Because that... With that one you were right, it's 5 damage per tick. Damn! But I've used it against others, and there I did a lot more damage than that. Alright, it is still dealing 5 damage per tick. By the way, I've got a question. Will I only be allowed to deal damage with the aura effect? Or will the attack itself also be fine? Oh, fuck! Alright, let's see. Hey, no life loser? How about the league? Give me a moment. I'm gonna ban him. Oh, let's see. Some people really don't have any life at all. Well, Gamer, hope to see you some other time. There we go, and... hide user on this channel. Alright. So yeah, that user's now... You know what? Let's also look into... Nah, he's been hidden. So his messages won't show up anymore. But yeah, it was great to have you here, Gamer, and see you next time. Alright, so. What to do next? Let's see that other person. Some people really don't have anything to do with the time. Kinda sad. You think they'd be able to find some hobby or a stream that they actually like watching? If they don't like watching it, then, well, they shouldn't watch it. It's that simple. Alright, so, should we go for that? There's something up here too. I don't think I've checked that out before. We are actually missing something. We have marked something at some point. In that direction. So it is down here. Somewhere we have marked something. Oh, all the way over here. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna do one more thing for tonight and then that's gonna be it. Maybe two. It still says that that is the second one. I wonder if the ice one is actually weak to the flame. Could be. Electricity. That could be concerning. Alright, I had to get rid of this asshole. And dead. Really? Yeah, there's one more over here. There should be an enemy around here. An Earth Tree avatar. Oh, there it is. Oh, fuck! Alright, so we are gonna want to avoid... We're gonna want to avoid all of its attacks! And we need to get away from that. But yeah, this can be really dangerous if we fuck up. Because if we had to deal with the rot, then we'd be screwed. Because we do not have what we need to deal with rot right now. Well, we don't have it equipped, so there's that. There's only cracked tear and ruptured crystal tear. Not really anything of that importance. Ooh, there's actually something good over there. Possibly? No. Actually, I don't know what it is that are over there. Oh well, let's take a look at it. Alrighty. Alright, so what do we have here? Solve the puzzle in order to enter. What puzzle? Try incantation. Oh, yeah, we can't do that one. We don't have it. And why do we not have it? Well, because it's not something we were going to use this run. Well, I didn't think we'd use it this run. Alright, can we... Yes, we can level up twice. Alright. So I doubt what I'm about to do is gonna help us, but I'm still gonna try it anyway. We're gonna use Ice Breath against the Magma one. Hey, if we die, it's not like we're gonna lose a lot. Alright, let's see if this works. It did not work. The way I wanted it to, at least. Alright, so he's gonna turn around, which means we're gonna have to be careful. We were not careful enough. Ha! And one more time. Yeah, alright, that did not go the way we would like it to. I think one more hit should be enough. We have so much hyper armor that when he tries to attack us with any of his attacks, our attack is still gonna go through. And we got his spell. Well, his incantation. Interesting. I don't think I've ever bothered exploring this area. And that might have to do with that usually I don't kill that thing. Oh, legendary item. Not really what I wanted. What? But it's really good. Yeah, but I don't need it. I've already fully upgraded my things. So, yeah. Didn't need it, didn't want it. Alright. Sure. We need to get 4 more. Then I'm just gonna pump everything into Arcane. And that's because our weapon skills, well, our seal skills are best with that. There's just one problem. Apparently with that single seal, it drops off really fast in comparison to everything else. It's at level 45. I could kill this one too if I wanted to, but no. I'm gonna call it here for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Remember to follow me on Twitch and share and subscribe to me on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Bye! Oh, I should add to this little counter